On a quiet Thursday morning in October 2005, the town of Maple Hollow, Pennsylvania, woke up like it always did. Leaves covered the sidewalks, coffee steamed from kitchen mugs, school buses groaned down narrow streets. And then, by noon, one woman was gone. Her name was Emily Carter. Emily was 27 years old. She worked at a small insurance office on Main Street. She lived alone in a rented duplex with white shutters and a creaky front porch. People described her as soft-spoken, polite, forgettable in the way that good people often are, the kind of person no one expects to disappear. That morning, Emily followed her routine. She woke at 6:15 a.m. Her neighbor heard her shower running. At 6:42, she stepped outside in a gray coat, locked her door, and walked to her car. She never made it to work. By 9:10 a.m., her boss was calling her phone, straight to voicemail. By noon, the office manager drove to Emily's house, thinking maybe she was sick. Her car was parked exactly where she left it, locked, purse inside, phone on the passenger seat. No signs of a struggle, no broken glass, no blood, nothing missing. It was as if Emily had stepped out of her life and vanished into thin air. Police arrived within the hour. They searched the house. Everything was normal. The bed was made, laundry folded. A half-written grocery list sat on the kitchen counter. Milk, eggs, coffee. Things you write when you plan to come back. Neighbors were questioned. No one saw anything unusual. No screams, no strange vehicles, no arguments. Emily Carter had simply disappeared. By nightfall, the town was buzzing. Flyers were printed, phone lines lit up. Her parents drove in from Ohio, disbelief written across their faces. Her mother kept saying the same thing. She wouldn't leave without calling me. She never would. Days passed, then weeks. Search teams combed nearby woods. Divers checked creeks. Nothing. No body, no evidence, no answers. And slowly, painfully, the case grew cold. But what no one knew then was that the truth hadn't disappeared. It had been buried. Part 2. The investigation and early failures. The Maple Hollow Police Department wasn't built for mysteries like this. They were used to bar fights, stolen cars, domestic disputes. A woman vanishing without a trace was something that happened on the news, in big cities, not here. Detective Robert Hale was assigned the case. He was experienced but overworked. From the beginning, he believed Emily had left on her own. No forced entry, no witnesses, no evidence of violence. She probably needed a fresh start, he told her parents. That sentence would haunt them for years. They looked at Emily's relationships. An ex-boyfriend named Mark Benson came up quickly. They had broken up 6 months earlier. The relationship had been messy. Arguments, jealousy. Mark was questioned. He said he was at work that morning. His coworkers confirmed it. He passed a polygraph. Police moved on. They checked bank records. No withdrawals, no activity. Her passport was still in her drawer. Still, the theory remained: voluntary disappearance. The search slowed. After 3 months, the official investigation was scaled back. Emily's parents begged for more resources, more interviews, more effort. They were told there was nothing else to follow. By the end of the first year, Emily Carter became a name on a cold case shelf, a photograph fading on a corkboard, a file gathering dust. People stopped talking about her. New families moved into her duplex. Her parents sold her belongings because it hurt too much to keep them. But some nights, her mother still left her bedroom light on, just in case. Part 4. Years of silence and forgotten truth. Time has a way of swallowing pain. 5 years passed. then 10. Maple Hollow changed. Stores closed, others opened. Children grew up. People married, people died. Emily's case was rarely mentioned anymore. When it was always the same sentence. They never found her. Detective Hale retired. The case was handed down, then forgotten again. But silence does not mean peace. Behind that silence, something was rotting. 18 years after Emily vanished, a new detective arrived in Maple Hollow. Her name was Detective Laura Mitchell. She was younger, persistent, the kind of investigator who read old files late into the night. Emily Carter's case caught her attention immediately. No evidence of leaving, no financial activity, no goodbye. People don't disappear like that. Laura started from the beginning. She reread witness statements. She noticed things others had overlooked. A neighbor who mentioned a man standing near Emily's car that morning, but never followed up. A gas station receipt found in Mark Benson's trash from a station near Emily's house, even though he said he went straight to work. Small things, almost invisible. Laura reopened the case quietly. She re-interviewed Mark Benson. He was older now, married, 2 kids. He smiled too much, said the same things, passed another polygraph, but something about him didn't sit right. Then, one night, Laura received a call, an anonymous call. The voice on the other end was shaking. "I can't carry this anymore," the caller said. She didn't leave. She was never supposed to disappear. The line went dead. For the first time in 18 years, silence cracked. Part 4. The Breakthrough. One small mistake. The call was traced to a prepaid phone. No name, no address. But it was enough. Laura dug deeper into Mark Benson's past. She found something no one had noticed before. In 2005, Mark's cousin, Ethan Brooks, owned a small hunting cabin out town. Remote, isolated. That cabin had been sold in 2006. Laura requested permission to search the land. It took weeks. When they finally arrived, the place was overgrown. Nature tried to erase it. But nature misses things. Behind the cabin, beneath a shallow layer of dirt and leaves, cadaver dogs alerted. They dug, and they found her. What remained of Emily Carter, 18 years after she vanished. The town froze again. Forensics confirmed what Laura already knew. Emily had been killed the morning she disappeared. Strangled, not far from her home. Mark Benson was arrested 2 days later. Under interrogation, he broke. He confessed. They had argued that morning. He confronted her near her car. He panicked. One mistake led to another. He said he never meant to kill her. He said he loved her. The room stayed silent, because love does not bury bodies. Part 5. The verdict after silence. The trial was short. The evidence was overwhelming. Mark Benson was convicted of second-degree murder, sentenced to life. When the verdict was read, Emily's mother closed her eyes. 18 years of waiting, 18 years of unanswered prayers. Justice did not bring Emily back, but it brought truth. Outside the courthouse, Detective Laura Mitchell stood alone. She didn't smile, she didn't celebrate. She knew something most people don't. Some cases don't end when the verdict is read. They end when the silence finally breaks. Emily Carter was gone, but she was no longer missing. And in a town that once forgot her, she was remembered.